Hey, what's going on, you guys? Jordan over here at the Movie Den. I hope you all are doing well. So guys, today what I'm going to be doing is doing like an unboxing and review of this movie from Umbrella Entertainment. They put out not too long ago. I'm going to attempt to pronounce the French name, but we are talking about Eyes Without a Face, and it's pronounced, I'm going to butcher this, Les Yeux Sans Visage. Les yeux sans visage. Les yeux sans visage. I probably messed it up, but Eyes Without a Face. Now, this is a 1960 release from the French filmmaker Georges Franju, and it's actually based off of a novel by the same name. Now, the film follows this brilliant doctor surgeon who, unfortunately, after a tragic car accident, ended up disfiguring his daughter's face, which he becomes obsessed with restoring his daughter's beauty. So in a desperate attempt to save his daughter's face, he begins kidnapping young women, some at the hospital that he works at and other places. And what he does is he will drug them, take them back to his house, and in his basement, he's got like a makeshift procedure room where he will then proceed to cut off the face of these young women to graft it back onto his daughter's face. I'm not kidding. However, after multiple failed attempts and of course multiple women just going missing, the police start to get involved and start to try and figure out what in the world is going on. So that's kind of in a nutshell what Eyes Without a Face is about. Now, to this day, this movie remains one of the most influential horror movies in history. It has inspired movies like Face Off and, of course, John Carpenter's 1978 Halloween. But with that is more the look of Michael Myers. The eerie, featureless face that Myers has is very similar to the main character of this movie. And there she is. There's a little kind of drawing of her back there. So John Carpenter did say they had a very low budget for the movie and they really had no more money to basically figure out what the mask was going to be for Myers. So they found, of course, you guys know, William Shatner Halloween mask, and they painted it white, widen the eye holes, teased the hair, and that's what you got Michael Myers. And he said he was inspired by that look from this movie right here, Eyes Without a Face. Now, when this movie premiered in 1960, it shocked French audiences. Now, there's a French magazine called L'Express. I think that's how you say its name. Anyways, they quoted saying that audiences were dropping like flies. I can just imagine in the theater, especially at the time this movie came out in 1960, no one had ever seen anything like that. Even at the Edinburgh Film Festival where this showed, 7 people had fainted in the audience because of the gruesome surgical scenes in the movie. But now that we kind of got a quick little 10,000 foot view of this movie, I'm going to go ahead and take you over to my overhead shot, and we're going to go ahead and unbox this, go through everything that comes with it. We can take a look at it, and then I'm going to give you my final thoughts and kind of what I recommend this movie. All right, guys, so here we have got Eyes Without a Face from Umbrella Entertainment. This is the limited edition collector's set you get with this. So here's the front. This is kind of a rendition of, you got the lines where they're cutting the face, the skin off the face of the victims right there. There is the spine right there, and that is the French name Les Yeux Sans Visage. On the back, there is the main character right there, the daughter of the surgeon. And then there's all of your contents that you get. So let's go ahead and empty this out right here. Now, I'm sure you guys, as you can probably already tell, the backing's already gone. I went ahead and put that in here. And I just found this out not too long ago. I don't know why I just found this out, but for like 90% of Umbrella Entertainment titles, the collector's edition, these little backings, J-card-esque things, a lot of times they just slide right in there. So you don't, if you want to hang on to them, you know, you don't have to store them anywhere. It stores them right in there with the release because these are numbered. So I do like to keep them. And then here it is right here. I got number 1073 out of 2000. So this is a somewhat of a, they didn't make very many of these. So if you guys want, I would definitely jump on this soon. But there is all your contents that you are getting right there. If you guys are able to see that right there. Now, this is a 4K. I should mention you do get a couple of brand new things in here, an audio commentary and a visual essay. Everything else is kind of archival stuff from the past. So let's go ahead and let's stick that back in there. All right. And the first thing you are greeted with is your slip cover with your movie right here. So Eyes Without a Face right there. There's the spine on each side, and there's the back. That is the doctor, and that's him with one of his victims. He's basically drugging them, putting like chloroform or something like that. But anyways, there is that. Let's go ahead and take this out right here. And there you have the actual artwork for the case. Now, this doesn't have the Australian rating. I already went ahead and flipped mine around. If you guys didn't know, I'll show you guys that here in a second. On the back, there is everything. It's all the same information that you're getting on like the J card thing with the release. So all the same information is right there. We're going to open this up. So you are getting a poster inside here, and then you are getting your 4K right there, region free. And there is your Blu-ray right here. Now on here, does it show it on the back? This might be, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like this is saying anything, but for most of Umbrella releases, their Blu-rays, 9 times out of 10 will say region B locked. Trust me, guys, it is not region B locked. I have never gotten an Umbrella Entertainment Blu-ray that is not region free. So if you guys don't have a region-free player, you are good there still. So here is the poster you are getting. So there is the front. See if you guys can see all that in the shot right there. And there is the reverse side right there. And I really like this shot right there with the doctor as well. Awesome. So you do get a poster with this. I'm actually going to put this back in there. Oh, and then yes, I was going to show you guys too. So on all Umbrella titles, they all come like that with the Australian rating right there. If you don't like that, you just go ahead and flip the artwork and it's all clean and I think looks a lot better. So I do that with all of my Umbrella Entertainment titles. I do flip the artwork. Right, so there is that. You are getting a bunch of art cards, and I say this all the time. Umbrella Entertainment, they hook you up with the art cards. If you're big into these, then you're not going to be disappointed with Umbrella. See if I can get these out of here without making too much of a mess. There we are. All right. And so on the back, there isn't anything. It's all just blank. But let's go ahead and go through these. That's an awesome shot right there. And there is one of the scenes where he is going in to remove the face of one of the women to replace his daughter's face that got disfigured in an accident. So there you are. And there she is with her mask on. See how it's kind of, I could see how John Carpenter got the idea for Michael Myers masks from this movie. There you are. And that is the last one right there, guys. So quite a bit of art cards. That's always awesome to see. So there you are. And then lastly, you are getting, I believe it's a 48-page book that it said. But look at that, some cool artwork right there. I really like that. The back is just blank. There is the side. It says Eyes Without a Face. Let's go ahead and fan through this. There you are. And so, yeah, in here, you're getting, just essays on the movie, behind the scenes, information, stuff about the film, your typical booklet stuff that you get with your releases. And guys, that is everything that is coming with your copy of Eyes Without a Face from Umbrella Entertainment. So I thought this movie was incredible. For a film that came out in 1960, I was genuinely surprised that they took it as far as they did, where they pushed the envelope in terms of graphic content. The imagery in this movie is breathtaking, and the way they challenge what was really acceptable at the time in cinemas is really remarkable. And I think that's one of the reasons why this has stood the test of time. I mean, its legacy is undeniable with this movie. Now, as far as this Umbrella Entertainment release of Eyes Without a Face, the HDR in the Dolby Vision is stunning. Black and white films in general really benefit from HDR. It just makes it pop so much more, and this is no exception. Now, as far as the audio, nothing to write home about. It's an older film, so you're not going to be able to get that really nice like Dolby Atmos or anything crazy, but it was still fantastic. I really think this movie is a must own for horror fans, horror collectors. in terms of film. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be this release. There's other releases out there that you could pick up. But I think if you're a serious horror film collector, I think this is the one you need. I think this is the definitive edition out there, and probably ever will be, to be honest with you guys. This movie for horror fans is really an essential viewing because of the influence that it had on filmmakers, you know, years and years later. Like I said, I think this release of the movie is the best it's ever going to look. But yes, I definitely recommend you guys picking this up if you guys do not have it. It is available on Umbrella's website, and they have a few different other editions. You have the nice limited edition collector's edition. They have the standard slipcover as well. That's what's really good about Umbrella, is they have different editions you can pick up. And of course, this will be linked down below for you guys to pick out for Eyes Without a Face. And guys, that is a video. I hope you did enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments if you've seen this movie. Let me know what you think of it. And also, if you guys plan to pick this up after watching this review, I'd love to talk to you guys down there. Like I said, this movie, incredible. I absolutely love this movie. I think it is just, it's a near perfect movie in my opinion. But anyways, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys have a good one. Of course, you all take care.